Now, we're going to talk about the things that I don't like. Now, you're all going to hate me for this, but I don't ship Jessie and Bramblestar.
No! Oh, please, God, no!
Oh, I know. You probably all hate me now. But here's the thing. You people are going to treat this like you're going to treat Bramblestar or Brambleclaw and Squirrelflight and Ashfur. This is going to turn into that next love triangle where everybody's going to blame Squirrelflight for it. They're going to be like, she's stupid, I hate her, Jessie X Bramblestar forever, they should have never had kids together, I hate you Squirrelflight, it was Bramblestar's choice. It had nothing to do with Squirrelflight. Literally, what happened was that they found Jessie, and she came along for the journey, and she helped them, and she started to get some kind of crush, and she kind of tried to drop a hint that she might like him, and he was obviously kind of oblivious to it, and then they shared that one scene at the end where Bramblestar was basically like, you know what, I don't love you, and she's like, okay, I'm sorry, bye, and she leaves. That's really all it was. It wasn't much of a thing. I mean, I don't know. It seemed kind of forced to me, and I didn't really see the connection, and I'm sorry to all you shippers out there, I just don't like it. I honestly love Bramblestar and Squirrelflight together, and I find no development in Jessie and Bramblestar being together. I will now wait for all the comments telling me that I'm an effing idiot. So let's move on, and I'm probably going to address the thing that pretty much everybody that's a fan of mine wants to know. What did I think about what Dovewing did? Well, this was pretty much my reaction.
How about no?
So, yeah, I didn't like her doing that at all. And it hinted throughout the book, like they come to some like Shadow Clan patrol while Dovewing is there and Tigerheart's there, and Bramblestar's like, I know they were close friends when they went to like set the water free, but really, did they ever? How can they look so close? Bramblestar, you idiot! They're obviously in love. Why would they be looking at each other like that? Ugh. And the book hinted at it so much. Like, Dovewing is back together with Tigerheart. Like, even Blossomfall and Rosepetal at one point were, like, gossiping that Bubblestripe and Dovewing weren't a couple anymore, or weren't mates anymore. And that was just really, like, oh, no. I wanted to sob. I was just like, no. I thought we finally had gotten past the whole we're done with Tigerheart and Dovewing, and now she's running back to him. And Dovewing's silence is just probably going to be her with Tigerheart and then getting pregnant, and either Bumblestripe is going to do a Thrushbell or he's going to do an Ashfur. And I didn't even know which one I wanted to happen. So it made me so frustrated. So upset. I didn't like it at all. I was so upset. I don't know. But let me move on to this next thing, which I thought was kind of weird. How much the males were, like, saying, oh, we lost so many she-cats to the battle. Like, basically, yeah, we're running out of people to mate with so we can have more babies. I know that's important in a clan, but they emphasize it so much that it was just really creepy. Like, and Bumblestripe, out of all people, said something that somehow it got brought up, and he said to Dovewing, he like whispered in her ear like, oh, I can't wait, you'll probably be a great mother. And she was like, oh, okay, and she kind of like walked away really awkwardly. But like, Bumblestripe out of all people said that? Why? Why? I mean, why are they... I know it's important to have members of your clan, but they put it in a way that sounded really gross. I didn't like it at all. I mean, it was kind of... like, ugh, it was just disgusting. I mean, I don't know, it was just really weird. I didn't like it. It was creepy. I didn't like it. And oh my god, we had a rehash Daisy over here. We got Minty, who was literally the most annoying Warrior Cats characters I have ever come across, and there have been a lot of annoying characters in the past. She was Daisy at the beginning, but even worse. I swear to God, like, they're trying to save her from this flood, and she was in a bathtub or something, and they're like, okay, you're safe, come on now. And she's like, no, I'm gonna, my two legs, and that's, I mean, obviously that would come from being, like, going into a different world, but she just completely, like, she like Daisy, for example, when she first saw Brightheart, she kind of was horrified. That wasn't a good thing to do, but wouldn't that be the reaction you had if you saw Kathleen Lee had like half a face? But Minty, like, does that several times. Like, I can't remember it, but she says such offensive things to all these warriors, and it's like, they're like feeding you and stuff, and you don't even do any hunting or anything. You don't even like take care of the kids like Daisy does. You don't do anything. You are useless. I mean, she did leave and she found her family again, but besides that, like, it was just, if she had stayed, I would have like wanted to drill a hole through my head because I was just so annoyed. The sudden mentions of just very, like, just deaths. Like, in the first chapter, Bramblestar and a couple other people are just, like, walking around, blah, blah, and Bramblestar's like, oh, yeah, by the way, Ice Cloud, Hazeltail, and Foxley all died of green cough. Anyway, so I was like, wait, what? You're just gonna casually drop that someone's dead? That's like if you walked up to someone and is like, oh, hey, how you doing, man? Did you see the game on Saturday? By the way, my dog's dead. Okay, anyway, well, like I was saying, like, it was just so casually dropped. I was like, what am I reading? Are they serious? Are they really dead? I was kind of shocked. I was like, what the heck? But I don't know. It was just very sudden. And Fox Sleep's dead. That was really sad. I didn't like that at all. Another thing I wasn't a fan of was Rowan Star. And I forgot to mention this in what I liked, but it's not really what I liked. But I guess Blackstar kind of showed a certain, like, sensitivity to him because he was just so distraught by how many people were dead that he was kind of, like, almost broken up by it. And people are like, Blackstar, you gotta stop being in the past. And he's like, no, you remember the warriors. And I thought that was actually kind of heartbreaking to see Blackstar, who's a very intimidating leader, reduced to this kind of sad older person. I mean, wow, I was just kind of shocked I was even reading that. But anyway, it's just, I'm not a big fan of Rowan Star. I get he doesn't want some other, like, clan totally just helping him, making them look like they're completely just idiots and they don't know what they're doing. But it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. It's okay. Repeat after me, Rowan Star. It's okay for people to ask you need help. You can ask other people. Yay. Yeah, sing it with me. Yeah. Okay, anyway. But it's just, I don't know. I don't like him as a leader so far. Now this got a lot of, like, WTF out of the Warriors fandom. When Graystripe has his little, like, retirement speech when Sandstorm and him go to the Elder's Den, he says, and my daughter Misty Star is now leader of River Clan, and my son is in Star Clan. And I was like, wait. What? What do you mean your Misty Star isn't your daughter and Stonefer isn't your son? Wow, old age is really affecting Graystripe. But I was like, really, Aarons? You screwed that up. Really? Really? It's just, I don't know. That just seemed like, what the heck, Aarons? Are you getting that bad at naming some of your, or remembering your characters? That's just kind of sad. And then, there's this also what I thought was really bad was that, okay, so there's a patrol of Wind Clan, there's a patrol of Thunder Clan, and I think it was led by Crowfeather, and Bramblestar just goes up and he's like, oh, hi Wind Clan, how are you? And Crowfeather replies with like, ugh, you guys suck. Look at that kitty pet with you. You're so useless and you guys suck. So go away. You're probably on our borders right now. You guys stink. Okay. What the heck? They just said hi, you morons. You have to be like, so what? Did they breathe in like air towards your borderlines? You'd probably be like, oh my god. They just. Did you see what they just did? They breathed on our borderline. Monsters. But I don't know. That was just kind of like, okay, you go do that. So that's the end of this review. This took very long to prep, so I hope you guys like it. So I will be doing more of these Bluejay reviews. I mean, Beloved Olympus is coming out soon, so I'll probably do a Bluejay reviews on that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't be jerks in the comments. See ya.